Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of August, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's called BraveHeart, and it's inspired in the current Leo season we are on. If you want to know more details about that special offer, just read the details about it in the description box below, or again, email me. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libras. Mid-August for some of you Libras can be a little bit, how can I say, there's a feeling here of some of you being on the limits of something, like reaching limits. So you could be feeling like you're reaching your own limits when it comes to patience, when it comes to being able to tolerate certain things. You could be feeling like you're losing your strength to endure certain challenges, certain pressures. It feels like you are at the edge of a circumstance in your life that is not new, again, that has been with you for some time, that took perhaps a lot of effort out of you, because this is the Nine of Wands. You had to protect, defend, fight, watch, be a very resilient. There's an energy here of Libras that can't, or feel like they can't relax. They can't let their guard down even when they want to. They can't forget 1 second about problems that keep piling themselves up or that keep being about the same. Particularly for Libras that are and have been struggling with finances, or with finding that new abundant opportunity, that new golden chance to help you breathe, to help you be in a state of relief and relaxation when it comes to your material security, or when it comes to your home life. Some of you during mid-August, you might be struggling with tension, feeling very tense, feeling very even like rigid. Some of you could have a lot of like muscle rigidity, like feeling like the energy here of the jaw, and it's just so tight that this can translate in having actual muscle pain or rigid energy or problems. And those, for Libras, where those energies can occur, it's signs that you're not able to, or you have not been, how can I say, it's like you have not been taking enough time to consider the negative effects that something is taking on you. It's like you keep doing things at a cost of your own well-being. And mid-August can present a situation where you're tested, where you're tested with this understanding of, look, are you going to choose your peace of mind, your health, your well-being, your life? Are you going to protect your life and the maintenance of that quality of life that you deserve to have? Or are you going to continue to be, I have to say, for some of you, that you continue to be this very stubborn figure that fights, doesn't get what it wants, and it keeps fighting, and he doesn't get what he wants, but also it doesn't have quality of life. So you are at a crossroads during mid-August where there's things that need to be released. There's things that need to be changed. There's things that need to really be put to rest. Especially for Libras that have been fighting for something that you know it's not for you, but at a level it's like you can't accept that. You know, it's like there's a lot of resistance with you, especially during mid-August, when it comes to things you feel you're entitled of. And it feels like some of you Libras, the more you hold on to things, the more you try to control them, the more you try to suppress them, the more you try to be using here a little bit of authority over things, the more they run or escape or lose themselves from you, or they happen in ways that threaten again a sense of security that you so much desire. So there's a test for some of you Libras to just let it be, flow, let go. Let go doesn't mean that you give up on your dreams, on your ambitions. It means that you surrender and trust that what is for you will come to you. It's like one of those moments where you really need to surrender to something. And because it's something that you have been fighting for so long, you know, to be asked to give up, to let go, to just let it be, to let your guard down now that you have reached this level, it could be felt as a joke for some of you. It could be felt like something completely opposite from what you should be doing. And some of you Libras will be in this energy of being asked to do things differently, to be asked to do things differently from what you thought was the right way of doing them. So the problem here is in accepting that perhaps your approach or your way of doing something was not the best, or at least not the best for the situation at hand. And when you're given that realization, that understanding that perhaps the way you were doing things was just not the best way to get you the results, you might deny that as being real or as being true. You might continue or persist in doing things your way. And I don't feel here like for Libras that will continue to be stubborn about your ways. I don't feel like you will be losing much except your sense of well-being. And I also have to say that for some of you Libras, this can come with a feeling of, okay, you get things your way, but more and more you see yourself in with less and less people around, or lonely, or feeling disconnected. Even if you have people around you, they can't reach you, they can't connect with you. Emperor. For some of you Libras that are dealing with an Aries person, or Libras that have Aries placement, this could be coming as well from this person. A very difficult person you can't reach. A very thick skin energy here that you just can't reach. And if this is about you trying to reach this person, it's the same message. You need to surrender for now. This person is not receptive to your calling. This person is not receptive to whatever it is that you want to offer here. And they need to learn here Some of you Libras are dealing with people that need to learn to listen and also to let love in, to embrace that. And others of you, this is about you needing to learn that as well. You need to let love in. You need to let real opportunity in. You need to let things in. If you really want to have that new beginning that brings so much abundance into your life at all levels. And I feel like this includes, for some of you Libras that are very, very suspicious about any type of work partnerships, business partnerships, even collaborations at any level. Even if they would benefit you, you just can't trust something here when it comes to others. What the problem seems to be in you losing control and perhaps needing to work with a team. You know, the team mentality versus the individual one. Could be your issue as well, is you don't want to lose the control you have gained, the respect you have gained, the name you have gained, the money you have gained, the family you have built, the house you have purchased. You know, it's like you're so attached to things you have conquered that those same very good things you have conquered, can turn against you because you're attached to it. It has such a level of fear. It's such a level of fear of losing. And it's when we have the most fear of losing things, particularly represented by the material realm, it's when we end up finding situations where that occurs. We lose something, we lose money, we lose property, we lose something. To help us overcome, by that triggering so much fear, to help us overcome that same own fear of having, controlling. It's mine. It's this type of mentality that some of you are dealing with. And even if you're not naturally that way, something in mid-August triggers that. And it can come from an attachment. I feel like the majority is an attachment to material things. Another percentage is to attachment to a person. And I feel like there's the majority of all of this message, there's a lot of you that this is for Libra men. Libra men are struggling in letting here the guard down and surrendering and embracing here other options, other opinions, others, allowing someone else to kind of speak to you differently from, again, what you would like them to. And some Libra men are isolating yourselves with this attitude that can be even very tyrannical. For Libra women, this can be felt with a strong masculine in your life that is teaching you as well about lessons of you standing up for your own self, lessons about authority, about your own masculinity and being in control of that. So for some Libra women, you might really be dealing with a difficult masculine during this time that is teaching you about that energy of letting it be, letting it go, surrendering, trusting, trusting this moment, because this person needs to, learn for themselves. It's not you that's going to teach them anything. If there's Libra women out there that feel like, oh, but I'm going to be able to teach them love, or I'm going to be able to heal them, or I'm going to be able to make them see something. Being this a friend, a lover, a parent, as long as they are in this energy, you won't. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.